Hello everyone. Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Diamond Within podcast, finding joy through life's challenges. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. It's officially summer, and I'm certainly grateful I get a few weeks off from my regular nursing job before summer school starts. So I'm enjoying a little bit of time off. Kids are enjoying sleeping in. I'm sleeping in just a little bit. Doesn't mean we're not busy, just means we're taking some little bit breather before I have to go back into work for a little bit. But until then, welcome back. Uh, Today I want to talk about book review, another book review that I recently read. I don't like to check them very often, but sometimes I do just to see, like, are people saying anything? This one was it was kind of positive, but it was short. In a nutshell, it said, it was okay, nothing groundbreaking, just recycled thoughts. And I had to think about that one for a little bit, just because if people are looking for something new, what are they looking for? If they want something to change their lives, what is it they're exactly looking for? The review said nothing groundbreaking. Well, as far as I'm aware, the recipe or path to happiness has been the same since who knows how long. And there's always been illness and disease and war and natural disasters. And I believe it's the same thing with my book, with what I wrote, is that it doesn't change even if circumstances and the generations change. It's still the same formula. The more people I have talked to and interviewed on my podcast, the more I realize that it's the same framework no matter what your circumstances. Gratitude seems to be like the common thing when you're having a difficult time, is to look for your blessings. Service seems to be, again, one having a greater cause, purpose, trying to find joy in like daily little things, and just waking up with the attitude that life is a gift. It doesn't seem to be anything new, but it's like, what are you looking for? Do you need some magic pill? Do you need some groundbreaking formula? Or do you not like to be told the same things you've always been told your whole life, that this is how to get through your challenges? And my thought is, I think a lot of people don't like that it's the same thing over and over, because, oh, it's the same thing I've been taught since I was a kid. There's a hymn in my church called Count Your Blessings, and making sure that you're taking time to count your blessings, look around your environment, and just be grateful. Those are the things that help everybody have a general sense of happiness and wellness. Because there is no magic pill to take away problems. There is no magic anything or phrase or spell or anything to take away your trials, your hard things, your hard times. It's just been the same formula, same framework. And it just gets packaged differently from different perspectives, different viewpoints, and it's delivered differently. Sometimes it comes in the form of speeches, sometimes it comes in the forms of books, sometimes it's coaching programs. But generally, each of those speeches, those coaching programs, all teach you how to have the right mindset, gratitude, how to work on yourself, to look for bigger opportunities to serve, to just rewire the way you think. It's pretty awesome that the brain can rewire itself. There are certain limitations that I have, and I've discovered that it's very much related to having had a thyroidectomy. Sometimes there is nothing that fixes it until that medication is working. And I have learned that I just have to be patient through it. I don't curse God and I don't get angry. I might appear to be sad, and I do have lots of racing thoughts that go through my mind that I've learned to just kind of let them be. It's been still a fun challenge that I deal with daily when I get fluctuations in like medication levels, and so I just have learned to do the best I can. And when I'm feeling better, I go from having terrible brain fog, and I just can't think clearly. All of a sudden, it's like, whoop, I'm there. So it's a fun roller coaster. But when I come back to the book review, it's like, what more do you need? I think most people are looking for something to just take away their problems, and it just doesn't work like that. I'm involved in a musical right now, in the pit orchestra for Sound of Music here locally in my city, and so I've had Sound of Music stuck in my head. I'm playing the flute and piccolo part, and it's been fun. A lot of late nights, and just a teaser, I'm going to do an episode coming up about all the lessons that one can learn that I've picked up from the Sound of Music, the musical. So, not the movie, the musical on stage, slightly different, and I can explain that later. But from that musical, if you've watched the movie or ever seen it, you see that Maria, she leaves because she's afraid. And she goes back to the Abbey to be with her sisters and Mother Abbess. And when Mother Abbess confronts her and asks her, "Are you in love, Captain Von Trapp?" she's like, "I don't know. This is searing. I don't know what to do." And Mother Abbess eventually tells her, these walls are not meant to shut out your problems. You have to face them. You have to look for your life. And I believe that people are looking for something, for it all to just go away. How many of us really wish that sometimes, God, could you just take this away for one day, for 1 minute? And it doesn't seem to work that way, but it doesn't mean that God is absent in the process. For me, it just means that we have to just learn to be patient through those trials and sufferings, that there usually isn't someone or something that is going to come and save you. Rare cases, there are awesome miracles and experiences that people do need, that do happen. I'm not taking away from that. That does happen, but generally, it's through the daily small things that you do to find joy. The little subtle mindset shifts, the focusing, like maybe using mindfulness to just ground you when you're stressed, or just do the next right thing that you can do in your day. One thing here, one thing there, it leads up to a state of being that you wake up and you just feel it. And the more you practice it, the better it's going to get, and easier it will be to find joy in those little daily things. The episode I did with Ocean of Consciousness with my good friend, how she mentioned that looking at something from the far distance can help bring a feeling of peace. Like after you've gone on a hike and you're looking at the long vista, like the views. I had the opportunity to hike Mount Timpanogos. This was probably over 10 years ago. I don't think I could do it now. Again, not having it after my thyroidectomy, I just don't think it'd be possible. But I do remember the view. The climb was very difficult, up and down, but getting up there was very high. But how far you could see was incredible. And that will be with me always. Even if I only get to do it once, I have that memory forever. And I can use that and remember how grateful it was and remember the experience. I hate to break it to you, but there is no groundbreaking, brand new formula. It's been the same for generations. There's been illnesses and death and separation and natural disasters, famines, droughts, wars. It's been the same. And the formula, the framework is the same too. You need to look inside. You need to reframe your mindset. You have to look for opportunities to serve and look beyond yourself and stop focusing so much on how bad your situation is. We need to be grateful for our blessings and look for opportunities for fun, for play, for wonder, for imagination, looking for opportunities to grow our talents and our passions, and look for joy in the little things. So, to you, the book reviewer, I'm not going to apologize because there is no magic button. There is no magic pill. There is no easy button. But I believe there is joy in all things. You just have to know where to look for it. On that note, I do appreciate any reviews and support I get. My book is on Amazon right here. It's right here, lovely setup that I have here. And I hope that you will go and get the hard copy or do the ebook. Thank you all for being here today. If this resonated with you, go share it with someone else. Thanks. Bye.